Well, good afternoon. Today is Monday, August 14th, and boy, oh boy, this must have been a popular day. Let me think, 9 months back from this would have been December, just before Christmas. People's parents were really active during that time. Anyway, today would have been my mother's 98th birthday. 98 years old my mother would have been today. I miss her so much. Best mom in the world. You could have never asked for a better mother than my mother was. She was like the best mom ever. One quick memory of my mother when I was a teenager and I was a little bit flippant with my mouth. I know that's hard to believe. Me? Flippant with my mouth? How can that be? But yeah, I was. But I remember my mother was peeling potatoes, and I've told this story more than once because it's my favorite story of my mother. It really is. But she was peeling potatoes with a potato peeler, and she was like, going along with the potato peeler, and I wanted to do something and she wouldn't let me do it. She told me I couldn't do it. And I thinking I was talking to one of my friends. What was I thinking? I said to her, who the hell do you think you are to tell me that what I can do and what I can't do? And with the thing like this, she took the peeler, slapped me across the face, came back and continued peeling the potato. Oh, I deserved it. I really did. I couldn't believe I said. And even I was shocked that she hit me, but I was even more shocked that those words came out of my mouth to my mother of all people. It's like, I couldn't believe it. Anyway, you watch TV nowadays and that would be nothing. Comedy shows, the way the kids talk to their parents, it's no wonder there's no respect out there anymore. Okay, now I sound like an old person. Let's move on. So happy birthday to my mom in heaven. It's also my cousin Lynn in Toronto. Today's her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lynn. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Blow her a kiss because I love her so much. I haven't seen her since we went to South Dakota, and it seems like it was a long, long time ago, and it was just in June. Time for a visit. It's also my son Danny's girlfriend Brooke's birthday, so Brooke, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brooke. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Blow her a kiss too because she's family. I got an itch there, sorry. But yeah, we're going to do her birthday celebration on Thursday. It's also Mark Buey's birthday, so Mark, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also, and I always say the name wrong, but I'm going to try again, Ralph Castanego. Castagno. 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 Ralph, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ralph. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Sally Holcomb's. I told you there was going to be lots of birthdays today. Today is Sally Holcomb's birthday. Holcomb. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sally. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And last but not least, and she told me how to pronounce it because the spelling is Wessia, and you pronounce it as Weesaw. WEE-SA. Weesaw. So Weesaw, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Weesaw. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you here on earth have a great birthday. And I know my mom's having a great birthday because she's with family. So she's up in heaven. But we also have an anniversary because today is Billy and Brenda Skaggs' 52nd. I have Skaggs. So I'm hoping that I didn't make it a plural, but maybe it's S-K-A-G-G. But I have S-K-A-G-G-S in my calendar. So Billy and Brenda, 52 years. Happy birthday. No, it's not your birthday. Silly me. Billy and Brenda. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, you're the only ones that got married today that I know of. I'm sure there other people got married on this date, but I wanted to wish you a happy, happy anniversary. Same amount of years as Jim and I. Denise and I did not walk this morning. Denise had a dentist appointment, and then she had a haircut appointment, and then she's looking at her house to see they're making some final tweaks on the new house. And I just slept in, and then I got up and did my meeting highlights, and probably go for a walk later on with Jim this afternoon. Oh, we did our weigh-in. Jim lost 0.1. I gained 3.8, which I'm surprised it wasn't more. I had some very bad choices of food over the weekend. I did pretty well at the shower yesterday, but then last night for when my grandsons were over, we were watching Sebastian and Oliver while Danny golfed. We had pizza and wings and oh, and the little cheesy bread. And then I did have 16 ounces of Coke. So, Coca-Cola. I should don't mean to think I did that. No, Coca-Cola. So, it could be a little bit of a sodium gain. It's not a 3.8 sodium gain. Let's make that very clear. And then at the shower, I had some scrambled eggs and some hash browns and some French toast, some fruit. What else did I have? Oh, some bacon. And then I had cupcake and a cookie. I forgot about the cookie and a glass of orange juice. But back on track. So I didn't even show you the book I was reading over the weekend. I read Saturday and I finished it yesterday. City of Bones. It was very good. I do like his style of writing, and I do like the Bosch. I do like that I know what the character looks like because I did watch the show on Prime. So Amazon Prime. So I did finish that book, and I started this book this morning, which is this book here. The other one I read, I think it was 390 pages, I think. I always like to look and see how many. Yeah, 395 pages. So I read that in 2 days. And I'm going to read this one today. And this one is 360 pages. This one is Only the Money Was Real. 4 years ago, LAPD Detective Harry Bosch was on a movie set asking questions about a murder of a young production assistant when an armored car arrived with $2 million in cash for use in a heist scene. In a life imitates art firestorm, a gang of masked men converged on the delivery and robbed the armored car with its guns blazing. That sounds good. I just started it. I'm on page 35, so I'm gonna read half of it today and the other half tomorrow. I'm meeting my friend Kathy, the elusive Kathy, tomorrow. That's her daughter was the one that did the shower, had the shower yesterday. We're gonna meet for breakfast. I've already picked out what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a vegetarian omelet with just some dry toast and a cup of tea. And then on Friday, I'm going out with my girlfriend to take her for her birthday lunch. We're going to Red Robin, and I am going to get a chicken wrap without French fries, and I'm going to have an iced tea with that. And on Thursday, we're doing Brooke's birthday dinner, and she asked for barbecue chicken, so I'm going to have some barbecue chicken and a salad. No cake, no brownies, no ice cream, none of that. Because on my meeting highlights, I talked about I am starting today with my Lenten challenge like I do, but I'm not doing it for the whole 6 weeks. I'm doing it 3 weeks and 3 days because my birthday is 3 weeks from Thursday. So I decided that I'm going to have the attitude that I have during Lent. So I'm not going to have sweets and things like that. I'm not going to make an excuse that, oh, I can have just this one, or I can have like a lick of the frosting or something like that. I'm going to really be dedicated. I'm also going to be doing, I'm going to count this week protein rather than points. I'm going to try to get between 25 and 30 grams of protein at each meal. I'm going to try to eat 3 meals because I did a little bit of research, and it says that I should be consuming about 90 grams of protein a day for a woman my age and my size and all that good stuff. So I've been checking out some recipes. Thank you. I've had quite a few people send me some emails to show me some different foods that I can eat to get my protein in. I'm going to try once again some fat-free Greek yogurt, and then just try to put my berries and stuff in with it just to get some protein in. Protein bars I like every once in a while, but they kind of make me kind of bloated, kind of gassy, so it's not something I can have all the time. I've never really tried a protein drink, but I would rather get it like with foods rather than substitutes. So I've been doing a little bit of research. For my breakfast this morning, I think I had 25 grams of protein, I'm pretty sure. And, well, I'll show you what I had to eat later on. Jimmy's coming today to take the rest of his stuff out of the basement. David's coming to help him. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Denise and I are having a garage sale. So I have a couple things I'm going to sell. Denise has more than me. She's cleaning out her basement, so she wants to, whatever she doesn't sell, she's just going to donate to the Salvation Army or the dollars. No, we have a Salvation Army, or Purple Heart. That was another one we have. So, because Purple Heart will come right to your house and pick it up. So I'm sure she's going to do one of those. And Purple Heart, I don't know if it's everywhere, but Purple Heart is for the veterans. And then, thank you, Edie. Edie's Adventures explained what a pepperoni ball was. I kind of had an idea what I thought it was, but I wasn't positive. It's just like, she said, like bread dough yeast that they put pepperoni in and they roll it up and then you bake it. Kind of like what we get at, we have a pizza place, Cloverleaf. But you can get a pepperoni breadstick, which is like pepperoni and cheese. It's like a little pizza stick, I guess, but they call it pepperoni bread. So I think it's pretty much close, similar, just about the same, other than being in a ball. It's like in a breadstick. So they're gonna try that. I'm not gonna try that. I had that yesterday with our breadsticks. I had, because it was good. I had pepperoni on my mind because I love pepperoni. But I'm trying out some different recipes in that, and then. Through it all, I just figured that I have to throw some grace upon myself. I just, I beat myself up too much. I'm very hard on myself. I know that. And I've been that way my whole life. Even when I was a child, with my schoolwork and anything I put my mind to, I was like, just beat myself up if I don't do as well as I think I should be doing. And, you know, like the things I've been doing wrong, if you did them wrong and you came to me, I would give you support and I'd give you encouragement, and I'm not doing that to myself. So I have to start giving myself some support, and I have to give myself a lot more encouragement than I have been doing lately. I see the number getting bigger and bigger, closer and closer to where I was when I started, and it scares me. It really does scare me. And I swore when I was going down past these numbers that I would never get back up to these numbers, and I'm back up there again. And I just, and I know everybody struggles. Everybody's going through the same, not everybody, but everybody knows somebody that struggles like I'm struggling. And I, too much this year, I just blamed it on my age. And I have to get out of that. I have to just give myself some grace, realize that, you know what, it's not your age that made all these mistakes. It's you. You made all these mistakes. You chose poorly. You made poor food choices, and you got to thinking that you needed these food. You needed like a Tootsie Roll, or you needed a donut, or you needed this just to make yourself feel better. And I really don't need it. I really don't need it. I have so much support and encouragement and love from all of you guys, from my family, you know, everywhere. So I just have to get my focus back, and I'm really working really hard on doing that, because I just wake up in the morning and I don't have the energy like I had before, and I don't have the let's do it kind of come on, let's attack the day. I haven't had that in a very, very long time. Even with my walks, I get up and I walk with Denise. I do walk. I don't enjoy them like I used to. You know how much I love my walks. Just now it's just like a drudge. It's like, oh my God, I gotta walk. And I don't like that. I really don't. In September, Jim goes back on afternoons as a substitute custodian. We'll hit the gym a lot more. So we're gonna go back to the gym more. And then it'll be, you know, the thing is, it's I eat so much differently than Jim. And it's so hard because, like, when Jim, I mean, he's trying to follow a plan with me, but Jim's not a vegetable eater, which makes it hard. I would like to have just like a bowl of soup for dinner. That would be good enough for me. Bowl of soup. Jim doesn't like soup, so he doesn't want to have soup. Soup is not a dinner to him. So if we had soup, we'd have to have some like bread, homemade bread, or, you know, like frozen bread that you made yourself. I know there's 2-ingredient bread you can make and all that, but, you know, you got to know who you are. And you know, it's just, so it's harder. And I could eat just a salad with some cottage cheese for dinner. That's not gonna appease Jim unless you throw in like chicken and everything else on it, which I could very easily do because I'm going to try to get more protein in now. So, but for me, spring and summer, are my hardest times to lose weight. They really are. And it really should be the easiest time because you have so much abundant fresh fruits and vegetables to eat. And you're outside and, you're just... But I read so much, and that does involve just sitting. So that's why I want to get a recumbent bike, because I'm able to read in motion. I really can. So, like, I can read in the car and never get a headache. I can read on a recumbent bike, as you're moving back and forth. That doesn't bother me. I can do that. So I'm just going to I'm trying to get my water in again, because I kind of slacked a little bit on my water. I have to start getting back to get I just work on getting 8 glasses of water in, which is 64 ounces. If I can get 64 ounces of water in, I'm fine with that. I don't want to spend my whole life in the bathroom. I just get enough. And I know I get a lot of water from my tea, which I know is a diuretic, and but from my fruits and my vegetables. I mean, there's so many things you get your water from in foods that you eat. So I know that but I'd like to get at least 8 glasses of regular water in. So that's my plan. So this week, I'll try to show you my food. I'm not going to show you every meal because I kind of feel constrained doing that sometimes. I mean, it helps me, but then it kind of hinders me because then I get resentful. I don't want to show this. And then I show you what I eat, and then I sneak something that I don't show you. So, I'm not really being truly honest that way. So this way, if I should decide to show you something, I'll show you. And if I don't, I don't. And I know you don't really care one way or the other. Maybe I'll come up with some different food ideas that'll give me a little bit more protein-packed meals, and then just go from there. So we'll see how the week goes. How's that sound? So, we'll see if I can get Jimmy on here when he comes. He's supposed to come, but that doesn't mean he's going to come. And then I know David's supposed to come. Alyssa supposedly got her job. She thinks I guess Cindy must have been able to drive her over there, because she asked me yesterday. She says, if I don't have a ride, can you bring me to show them my birth certificate? If you didn't watch my video yesterday, Melissa applied for a job at Taco Bell, and she was in there for like 25 minutes. And then when she came out, she says, well, I think I got the job because they told me to come back tomorrow with my birth certificate. So I'm thinking, yeah, I would think that's pretty good. Plus there's signs everywhere that they need help. And then she's got a little bit of an edge in to get in there because David's friend, his mother is one of the managers. So she's got all that working for her. But anyway, let me show you what I've had to eat today and let you know I'm going to throw myself some grace for the next 3 weeks. Get back on track, get my mindset going again. Salvage this month, because really I'm kind of like back and forth with the month. I'm really back where I started this month, so it's encouraging to know that I could end the month with a loss. I did end the month last month with a loss. Not a great loss, but a loss nonetheless. So that's my plan for the rest of August up until my birthday on September 7th. So in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you guys soon. Talk to you soon. One minute. I had to repeat that twice. Maybe that's because no. I usually say, talk to you guys tomorrow. See you soon. That's what I meant to say. Breakfast today is going to be a couple eggs, half of a tomato, a dry piece of toast, ounce of cheese, a nectarine, cup of tea, and a glass of water. This week I'm going to concentrate on getting protein in. I'm not going to worry about points too much. I'm just going to worry about getting protein. I was trying to get 30 grams of protein in for my breakfast. The best I could do was 26. 5 points for my ounce of cheese, 1 point for my half of a tomato, 5 points for my nectarine, 12 points for my 2 eggs, and 3 points for my toast with nothing on it. So there is my 26 grams of protein breakfast. Okay, not to brag, but I deserve Grandma of the Year award. Melissa did end up texting me, asking me if I would bring her to Taco Bell to drop off her paperwork. And so I said I would. So I picked her up, and she's been in there an hour and 15 minutes. Well, I've been sitting in the car. I went in there at the half-hour point, and they said, no, she's going over all the policies and that. She should be almost done. Well, I had to go to the bathroom, so I went in there again, and the guy saw me, and he says, no, she's got about 15 more minutes. I said, okay. I said, I'm just going to use the restroom. He says, yeah, there's a lot of policies. I'm thinking, no wonder they can't keep help here. She just got to get through that. They better be paying her for this first hour. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, Grandma of the Year award. Not to brag, but the things you do for your grandkids. I would do it again tomorrow if I had to. I know I would. And there she is. Are you the employee of the day?
Felt like it.
You know all the policies now?
Yep.
Every single one of them?
Not every single one, but most of them.
When do you work?
Wednesday from 10 to 2.
Well, that's not too bad. We'll see. Lunch, I'm going to have some turkey pepperoni, celery stock with a tablespoon of peanut butter and some whole almonds and a cup of tea. So it is 18, right? 10. How did I do that right? 10, 14, 18, 19.2 grams. Got that wrong. Right, 10, 14, 17, 18, 18.2. Dinner tonight is some tuna salad on toast with some berries, cucumbers, tomatoes, and my iced tea. 16 grams of protein in my tuna, 0.7 grams in my celery, 0.32 grams in my cucumber, 0.1 whole gram in my tomato, 8 points in my bread, 1.48 in my raspberry, and 0.96 in my strawberry, so it comes to a total of 28.46. I'm way off from my 90, but I'm a lot closer than I normally are, so 72.66 grams of protein for me today.